What's going on, guys? It's Gorge D here. Oh, and we have our guest Masker HD here today.
Hello, Colin. So we have the verdict on the competition yet?
Yes, after looking through hundreds of thousands of videos over the past 24 hours, we have the top three.
Okay, let's spill the beans.
So, the top three are Masker HD, TRW53, and Gore HD.
Oh, that sounds like three great choices. Out of all of these videos, I think that those three had the best quality. And
I'm gonna have to agree
obviously,
with you there. I'm really gonna have to agree with you there. One more thing is the way that this tournament is gonna be judged is we're gonna have Master HD and myself pick the top person out of the top three, and then he will be crowned the top commentator of YouTube.
exactly. So I think that we've got a good little competition on here.
All right, I can't wait for it.
Neither can I.
All right, hey, what's going on, guys? It's Gore HD here, and Masker is in fact with me. I hope you guys like that little vocal skit that we had going on there. I have no beef. I don't think Jake. What is your? You don't really. I don't have any issue with any of necessarily with any of the guys. I just wanted to kind of put that out there because it's definitely going through the community right now, and I kind of have to feel the same way on that. So, yeah, guys. But once again, I can't be disappointed that I didn't make it because I really didn't expect to at all. And obviously, we're talking about the commentator March Madness here. And Jake, what's your thought on that?
I don't know. It's kind of hard to say because I think the sub count, like the average sub count of the people who entered it should have been smaller because, for those of you guys that have watched, just throwing out an example, T. Martin is in there, and he's a little over 100,000 subscribers. And
exactly, but here's the deal.
I mean, he makes good videos. Don't get me wrong. He makes extremely, extremely good videos. Probably some of the highest quality videos that I've ever seen in my life. But it's just the fact that, you know what I mean. He's already gotten his shout out from Woody. He's already, it's kind of just time to let other people have a chance at it.
Yeah, I know. No kidding. Like Once again, I don't have any issues with any of the guys who were selected, or Woody or Cranium Limbs. I be flat out, I really don't like that guy too much, but that's beside the fact, and that was previously before any of that happened. But I don't. When they said commentator March Madness 64, I really assumed that they were talking about people that didn't have. Because
like 200-300, maybe even a few thousand at the most.
Yeah, the whole point of it was to give people that weren't recognized and that needed a shot at YouTube and hadn't quite got that boost yet, a chance.
One thing that I just thought of actually, those larger guys, if you think they could have actually gotten thrown in there for intimidation, like they might not actually win it. They might have just gotten thrown in there to just see what the smaller guys can put out, just because they know what they're going up against.
You see, I would have to agree with you, but the only thing that there's so many larger guys that doesn't really seem very logical. But I can see, if there was two or three, but you got Mad HD Gamer and then freaking T-Mart and Onslaught and Mr. Dunkus and the list really goes on. And then there's Project Envy. Is that also one?
I really don't know if it could be. I don't know.
I think it is.
Some people have catchy names, but you go to their channel and they only have 100 subs or so. But
and here's one big issue. I'm actually looking at my Twitter right now, and Ukrainian Limbs tweeted 20 seconds ago. I also noticed this. He is part of the top 64, and here's his little reply. And for the record, hell yes, I'm a part of the 64 best channels out there. I may have pulled host, but I'll rape on a 3-bar any day.
Yeah. I don't agree with that at all.
No.
It's not the guy, because I don't know. Colin has different experiences with him, but personally, I don't even really know of the guy at all. And it's just it's not the fact of it being him. It's just the fact of it being that he is one of the moderators for the contest. You can't just enter yourself. I mean, that's
I know.
That's one of the cheapest things that you could possibly do. But.
Exactly. It's kind of like American Idol. J-Lo didn't freaking put herself in the top 24. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I know. Seriously.
I mean, nothing that. I'm sorry, but that's just downright conceited for him to say, hell yes, I'm a part of the best 64. And no, stop. Just stop.
Yeah, I know. And I think the part that because I just don't know where to go from here, because we've seen who's in it, but it's just kind of a matter of who actually goes on to the next round. I mean, I think it would be honestly really, really, really cheap if, you know, a lot of the smaller commentators got knocked out and somehow it was a battle of all the huge ones. That would just be stupid.
And exactly, and once again, I don't have any issue with this guy, but I looked at one of the guys that I didn't recognize his name. Sure enough, I go to his channel and he has 300 subscribers. Now, I have to give it to him. He did make a few good videos, but here's the issue. He had only made a few good videos. Literally, his first post was a month ago, and he's only made 3 videos since then. And one of the posts was him introducing himself to the channel. I mean, like, just sitting in front of the camera talking. And, you know, once again, I don't have any issue with that guy whatsoever. You know, I hope he does well in the competition, but it personally just shows me that they didn't really, you know, there were so many submissions in that competition that, you know, once again, nothing against this guy, but I'm sure that they could have found, you know, somebody that really deserved it more.
And also, it would be a lot more even of a competition if they looked for, number one, sub count being kind of in the same range, and number two, consistency. You know, just like you were saying, 3 videos, and, you know, don't get me wrong, if it's his first video and somehow miraculously it's extremely good, because, I mean, you know, Woody, I'll just use Woody as an example. He's a great commentator. You know, I love his videos, but even his first video, just, it wasn't, you know, worthy of being entered into a contest. And I'm not saying that just for him. I'm saying that for me. You know, obviously they're all bigger commentators than Colin and I. We're not complaining just to let you guys know.
Yeah, honestly, we had no intentions of being in there. That's not the issue.
And personally, just for me, I really don't want to, you know, get large by a shout out anyways. I've already witnessed that happening in the past, and it ends up going, your
south.
Sub count ends up going north, and then it ends up just slowly falling until you have close to where you started off with again. I would like to get big, you know, in the community someday by getting recognized rather than, you know, a shout out from winning a contest.
Exactly. And, you know, this contest, if this contest would have been how I thought it was going to be, then it probably wouldn't have been that bad to get recognized from this one. But if you did get recognized from this contest, I can't say that that'd be the best, because chances are, if it was someone of my size, honestly, they wouldn't have picked me or Jake, because they looked at our content. I think that they would have just picked us because, you know, there's just a few guys thrown in there that I saw that nothing was really that great about, you know, a few videos, and you can't really call that worthy of, you know, being in what they called commentator March Madness. So I don't think that it, you know, even if you would have won that competition, it probably would have just fell back on you, because it's just luck.
Yeah.
So far.
And I don't know why my tweets are automatically refreshing right now, but Woody actually just tweeted. He said, FYI, C Nasty had to drop out, and Mr. Phantasmo will take his spot, which, if I can recall, I might be wrong, but Mr. Phantasmo is slightly large also. And then he said, if there are more openings, we will look at the FAG, which is a large group of people, and Miss Danielle, which I'm guessing, once again, is someone larger. So it's kind of, you know what I mean? I don't want to use the words rigged, but that's the only word I can really think of that
it just feels
describes how this kind of is.
Exactly, and it just feels like we kind of got. When I say we, I mean
it's
small
not
commentators.
It's not as in Colin and I, because I'm personally, I think I've been accidentally, you know, white lined to Colin, but I didn't even enter. I meant to enter, but I honestly forgot to, and it was closed when I meant to enter. Colin, you didn't know that? I don't think.
I mean, that's fine, but
yeah, but I actually forgot to enter myself. That's how much I really, you know, didn't really bother about to get a shout out from.
But
we all know about Woody's shout outs, right? And if you don't know what I'm talking about, forget it. And if you do, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
But I really don't want to be rude or anything about it. It's just the whole deal just seems kind of like it was out of place. I mean, I feel like, you know, when they said top 64, they really meant top 5, because they had already picked all freaking
I know, and
all 59 of the other people.
With him tweeting this on Twitter, letting us know that other commentators are going to be replaced with commentators that drop out.
It's not really a good deal, but that's
I mean,
that's our opinions on that.
They are doing this out of their own free will, so I guess that's something right there that, you know, they don't have to do this, but then again, they shouldn't. every commentator, you know, shouldn't post up a video saying March Madness, get known when you're small, and then this happens. It's not
Exactly.
even right.
It's 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 a robbery. But anyways, guys, this was Gore HD and Massacre. So I hope you kind of didn't disagree with us too much there, or don't jump on down our throat or anything like that. But stay tuned for the next video, guys. I'll be doing some more series and whatnot. Any last words, Jake?
No, come over to my channel and subscribe. How about that?
Yeah, that's good.
I'm just
Go hit him up. You guys already know him, but
if you
whatever.
want.
Peace out.
See ya.
Later.
I actually thought of some things as we were doing that. You know what I mean? Like